So let's talk about flock cameras. You guys know what flock cameras are? They are one of the most frustrating things regarding the surveillance state. It's license plate trackers everywhere that further track everywhere you go. Well, there's a ton of them in San Jose, 474 of them to be exact. So this is from Road Track News. San Jose's 474 license plate readers face federal class action lawsuit over warrantless tracking. So this is another Mayor Matt Mahan. This is his city. He's running for governor as well. So on average, driving through San Jose, California means sharing the road with about 2.7 automatic license plate reading cameras every square mile of the city. Across the city, spanning roughly 178 square miles, San Jose is huge. It adds up to a staggering network of 474 flock safety cameras, quietly tracking just about every passing vehicle. Now, 3 residents are asking a federal judge to shut it down. Good. Normalize vandalizing flock cameras, I say. On Wednesday, Tony Tan, Scott West, and Colin Wolfson filed a class action lawsuit in federal court against the city, arguing San Jose's sprawling surveillance network violates the Fourth Amendment by tracking every driver without a warrant. According to the complaint, each camera logs not just a license plate, but also a vehicle's make, model, color, and distinctive details like bumper stickers or roof racks or dents or anything like that. Story that informed for 30 days and making it searchable by thousands of government employees across California and the private companies that hold the subscription rights to these flock cameras, because that's how these flock cameras are worked. It's a private company that essentially gives a subscription to law enforcement agencies to use the cameras. So they have access to all this data. The Institute of Justice, which is representing the plaintiffs, says San Jose's database was searched nearly 2.5 million times in the second half of 2025, averaging more than 15,000 searches every day. The lawsuit also claims more than 1,000 San Jose employees and staff from almost 300 other government agencies in California can access the system without a warrant, probable cause, or supervisory approval. And the plaintiffs are not asking for a big payout. Instead, they want the court to force San Jose to delete all captured data within 24 hours, unless police have a warrant or other legally recognized exception. They are seeking just $1 in nominal damages and a declaration that the city's surveillance system is unconstitutional. That final demand would be a gigantic victory for privacy advocates if achieved. That would be huge. And this would actually help the mileage tax thing if they tried to do this digitally. The complaint argues San Jose's program goes far beyond traditional policing because it tracks everyone, not just suspects. The plaintiffs compare the city's use of ALPR data to the kind of long-term GPS or cell phone tracking the United States versus Jones and Carpenter v. versus United States decision said generally requires a warrant. Notably, these cameras might affect enthusiasts even more than the average driver. After all, enthusiasts are more likely to have unique wheels, lighting wraps, roof racks, and other identifying features that use ALPR cameras that these ALPR cameras track. The San Jose City Attorney Susana Alcala Wood told Road and Track that the camera system has been designed to follow the law and protect privacy rights of citizens. Well, that's reassuring. The city's ALPR cameras are only mounted in public areas and take pictures of vehicles as they drive on public streets and pass in view of the camera, Wood said. The San Jose Police Department has robust, transparent policies in place to ensure that information is not misused in any way, including policies that prohibit direct access to the data to private entities, out-of-state law enforcement agencies, or federal agencies. Wait a minute. These private entities are the companies that install these flock cameras and own the flock cameras. They lease them out to the SJPD as a subscription service. The SJPD doesn't own them. They don't have the rights to the cameras or the data that they collect. The private companies do, and they can sell them to the highest bidder. So what are you talking about? Like, it doesn't apply to them. Access to our ALPR system is tightly controlled and limited to authorized SJPD personnel only. That's only within the subscription service that you guys are using. Access to the system is controlled by the company that installs these cameras and collects the data. What are you talking about? These policies are routinely reviewed and updated, as was the case recently when the city amended its retention schedule, reducing the length of time the ALPR data is kept from 365 days to 30 days. In all cases, access to ALPR data by SJPD employees is logged and auditable. Okay, but that's just the SJPD employees. Not everybody else that uses them or has access to that data. According to the lawsuit, however, abuse of systems such as San Jose's is unfortunately all too common. Officers have repeatedly been caught using ALPRs to stalk people. There have been reports of officers using them to retaliate against critics and even track down a woman in Texas who allegedly had a self-administered abortion. Road and Track reached out to the Institute of Justice for comment, but did not receive a response at the timing of writing. We'll update if we hear back. Yeah, flock cameras, man, that's a whole other rabbit hole.